feeling very ambient.
I mean, that's ambient is like it's like an environmental thing, right? You walk into a place and you feel, ooh, this has feelings.
First of all, I never went to places that, ooh.
Come on, bro. Have you not walked into a place and there was like
funny
dim
thing is-
lighting
No,
and
no, no.
stuff, and you're like, okay,
Yeah, what's
See,
that called?
And then hold on, in my head,
Ambience.
it sounded funny, but actually in reality, you actually do that.
yes,
Yes,
what the fuck are you talking
when we
about?
walk into a good looking
yes.
place, Champs actually says, ooh.
Ooh. Yes, this is me showing how impressed.
I just realized it now.
Okay, here I thought you were agreeing with my point that ambient is a thing.
Adil, remember when I just said like Drake is the Shamsi of rappers?
Yes.
Okay,
There are Drake memes that Drake the type of guy to blah 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 blah.
Oh, Champs all day.
Yes,
Yeah.
replace them with
Shamsi,
Shamsi and it
Shamsi all
works.
day.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Like Drake the type of guy
That's
to
how eternal you are.
Yes.
See, I appreciate that, fellas. Thank you for
Chance is the type
appreciating
of guy that
that.
walks into a
Like-
place and says, ooh.
yeah,
Chance is the
Drake,
type of place that says,
You do realize I actually
after
had
taking a
that.
selfie, like a silly one. برضو.
No, but you do realize
Drake the
that
type
actually
of guy
happened to
too.
me, right? I was handed, a file folder of memes that have been made of me just to enjoy and appreciate.
And why don't you share them with us?
Exactly. Why would we know about that?
Because you guys should do that.
You
I
know
don't
what?
know.
No,
Explore
no,
your
no.
own memology.
No,
in relation
we're
to
not
me.
going to spend time
Y'all
trying
have
to
enough.
figure out things about you.
Y'all have enough pictures. I
you are
see.
already inflicted upon us enough.
Okay.
There are already a couple of stickers. And then,
Yes.
but saying if there's more material,
Well, I
Please.
think you're more eternal in terms of stickers.
Thank you very
Just
much.
saying.
I see.
But again, we go back to the point of ambiance. Turks, you should.
what is ambience?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should.
Yo, we're
be-
not going to. No. We're not going to. No.
Skip.
We're not going to do this podcast.
Okay.
You know what?
No, I'm
Hold
just,
on, hold on.
I'm pitching him towards like a new job, experience.
What?
Get like a bucket of sage and shit.
Oh, you want me to be the environmental care top, basically.
Yeah, any caretaker.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think you could do
Turks,
that.
whatever.
Grow some dreadlocks or
Hello.
some shit.
Bedri.
That has nothing to do with it.
Hey, welcome past the Kabsa. It's your boy Ida. What's happening? What's popping? Episode 210. I got it right this time. Thank God. I prepared 2 days.
ما حتثبت اللي قبلها.
2 days, so don't forget. Shout out to Tesla, shout out to Tesla viewers. I got the homie Turks
Hey,
right behind me. I got Shamsi right next to me.
Ew.
Listener number 1 is in the building.
What's up?
Shout out to our followers. Shout out to our listeners on YouTube, Spotify, Apple. You know the vibes on Gami and everything else in between. Anyway, there was statistics that came out about the percentage of approvals for hiring out of colleges in Saudi.
okay.
Number 1,
Number one,
who do you think it is?
Jamiat Petrol, obviously.
Without a fucking doubt. Guess the
99%? Because, nothing's perfect.
See, he's being humble. He could have said 99.99.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but I'm being humble.
Hey, if he 1% to fall off, unfortunately.
Subhanallah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Based on what I taught in KPPM.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, 85%.
85. Ooh.
Yes.
Fellas, try harder.
Number 2, الجامعة الإلكترونية.
Okay.
Isn't it new?
Yeah, it is recent.
Recently new, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's 83%.
That's
Interesting.
quite high.
Yes.
Wow.
King Saud University,
Okay.
66%.
Definitely.
Whoa, that's a drop off.
Hey, مرة.
Okay.
الجامعة الإسلامية, 63%.
في المدينة.
I think so. I have no idea.
Yes, I believe so.
جامعة الإمام محمد بن سعود,
هذه هنا.
yes, 59%.
Interesting.
جامعة جدة, 57%.
جامعة جدة is
جامعة
formerly
الملك
عبد العزيز. Yes.
جامعة الملك
جامعة
عبد
الملك
العزيز.
No,
Yeah, renamed into جامعة جدة.
well, again, Makeup Disease is also here on the list.
Oh, okay.
جامعة الأميرة نورة, 54%.
Mm.
جامعة الملك عبد العزيز, 52%. جامعة
That's a drop.
It's a huge drop.
مرة.
Is this
Well, there's a couple of
There's 21
universities
colleges.
that
I'm
I
not-
haven't
I'm not
heard
gonna
yet.
go through
this accounts for both males and females, I assume.
I have no idea. It didn't say that, but I found it. I thought it was very interesting.
Didn't know it was there, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
It's interesting. What's the criteria here? Is the term acceptance within 1 year?
I think that's what it is. I think
Yeah, then it makes sense. You
Yes.
realize a lot of people aren't gonna find a job within 1 year. Yeah, you're gonna hustle for a little bit. Yeah.
True. Plus, like gap
Plus, and
years,
gap years,
backpacking through
saturation of the market as well is a contribution.
But the 2 guarantees that you have here on your CV that's always looked at as something positive is Madaris Najd and
Interesting.
KPPM.
Is that still relevant? Like in today's times?
Yeah, Najd is still one of the best schools that we have
Yeah,
here.
true. But is that, I would just.
I think the only thing that's going to like
Malik
crush it
Faisal
is
as well.
Misk.
Malik Faisal, I
Faisal
would say
also.
as well. That's in Riyadh, obviously.
Yeah.
بس yeah, يعني جامعة البترول يعني from my knowledge and experience, we do go around everywhere. Like the alumni are very well,
indeed we do.
distributed, across different industries. I mean, everybody knows us. We have memes literally about us. Not just me.
Yeah, because y'all assholes.
I'm just saying. Maybe I got it from somewhere.
Look, one day I want to spend time just calling everyone that we know that graduated at KFUPM.
That's a whole.
I know, and just ask him about his experience and how much he loves it. ونسمع الهياط.
There is a camaraderie. It is
Exactly.
ridiculous.
Exactly.
Petroli.
But keep in
You
mind,
go through things.
because it's hard when you get into petrol.
There's a
Especially,
very high standard.
First year you have to learn English, and then you get in and it's crunch time.
Yeah.
AP classes all day long.
Mhm.
Yeah. True.
It's hard to get in. It's even harder to get out.
Exactly.
And a lot of people end up dropping out the first year as well.
Oh yeah, big number.
That's why there's something
When you
called.
look from orientation to first year,
Yeah.
it's like what
50%.
50% plus.
Yeah, that's the
higher.
standard in most colleges, I think. And it's similar, يعني.
لا جامعة
I don't think
Oh, well,
Yeah,
you have to,
Yeah, these guys.
so no, you shake the bag. عرفت؟ شوف تصفي.
That's not shaking.
Yeah.
It's 50%,
Yeah.
bro.
It's people يعني بس إنه
Yeah, and some people drop out. Some people pick aerodynamics for some reason.
صحيح.
actually
Aerospace engineering. sorry.
aerospace engineering.
Literally,
Okay. And you know what? I should have stuck with that. I actually should have stuck with that.
No,
You know
you
why?
shouldn't.
And I'll tell you why. Because like today there was an announcement that the first batch of Saudi astronauts are going to space in like a couple of weeks.
In a couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you heard about that announcement that we have a space commission and we have astronauts. So 2 astronauts, Ali Al-Garni and Rihanna Bernawi, who is going to be the first Arab female in space, have finished their 9-month training and have begun quarantining before going to
Interesting.
the International Space Station.
Respect.
Let's
Respect,
go.
yeah.
Let's
Honestly, like,
go.
I'm so proud, honestly,
Exactly.
to see like
Local heroes.
local heroes
Amen.
exactly going to break new frontiers. Like the fact that we have the first Arab female, the fact that Saudi is like now. I think we have this is our 3rd astronaut being sent to space
I think so.
after Prince Sultan bin Salman in 1985.
Yeah, exactly.
Who was
he
the first Arab?
one.
He was the first Arab going to space. They're going to be spending 12 days there, doing experiments, around 20 experiments, preventing cancer, how to generate artificial rain in future human settlements on Mars and the Moon,
Nice.
and others. There's some experiments about
amazing.
gravity as well. Yeah, so you know what? I actually missed out. I do feel like I missed out.
Do you think you would have been? Yeah, it would have been like.
Yo,
made the cut. Hold up.
Missed out on what?
Missed out on
what?
being involved in the Saudi space program
Being
Over-
involved.
Do you know how you could have made it? If
by
you actually
sticking with it.
No, if actually fucking passing aerospace engineering.
I mean, I passed the first 2 classes, right?
Calculus got you.
Yeah. Calculus got me stuck,
Calculus got you.
Yeah, it was differential equations that actually got, sniped me in the back.
Calculus gets us all.
Listeners, allow me to
Introduce myself. Sorry.
allow me to draw you a mental picture. Like, if you're going to aerospace engineering and you fail calculus, it's like
It's like it's the A in ABCs, right?
yeah, it's like
You failed the A, my guy. You know,
So you didn't miss out. You just failed.
like you didn't really get to the B and the C. I
Yeah.
get that.
calculus.
But I wanted to.
I took calculus and
first off-
as a business major, and I passed.
But anyway, ولا كلمة. ولا كلمة.
I mean, it's good to have options.
It's great to see Shamsi try to take someone else's glory and talk about himself.
Yeah,
But we
man.
should be appreciating the people who are
I
actually.
do. That's
I just want to say that.
I'm just saying. I appreciate the fact that this is now
And
a
then you-
reality for fellow Saudis.
And then you said after that,
peop-
I missed out.
Yeah, I missed. Yeah, I did.
It's not about you.
It's doubling down.
What I want to say to our Saudi astronauts, when you get back home, inshallah بالصحة والسلامة,
Inshallah.
you're going to come back to a
National
country
heroes.
that's so proud of you.
Amen.
And you're going to come back to a bunch of cousins that are going to annoy the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Okay? So on behalf of like all of our families, we apologize. Because if we see you anywhere, we're going to bother your ass.
I mean, honestly, you'll be like superstars.
So has 0 gravity.
How do you sleep exactly? Do you really
No one
strap
is funny.
yourself?
هذا أول شيء.
هذا أول شيء.
all the
كيف؟
information
You just-
is available.
You look at
It is.
Earth. Do you not?
Excuse me?
لما تصلي
قاعد تصلي أنت؟
لما القبلة you
that's okay.
your direction
الأرض قاعدة تدور يا
Super quick.
and you keep your I mean I don't know if you can do that. Can you do that?
I think you,
I need to research this, to be honest.
Yeah.
do you pass
there
every
was
4 minutes or something like that?
لا.
Something like that.
there is a book كتيب على الموضوع هذا, and there's like a research paper طالع from the what's the international Islamic body? I don't know what's it called specifically.
International Union of Muslim Scholars.
I think so, something similar to that. And there was like a thesis.
I'm not sure that's the thing.
Yeah, a thesis statement.
باين كيس.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There was a thesis, like a research paper was published about, okay, because I think there was a Malaysian member
Yes.
of the international
Space station.
space station, and like, yo, كيف بصلي يا شباب؟ القبلة تتحرك، وش أسوي يعني؟ And
Do you know طيب ولا you just know that it exists?
I actually saw that. No, it does exist. I actually saw that there was a space exhibition.
yes, I'm not sure what's the verdict exactly. وش الفتوى يعني, بس like لقولها حل يعني.
أكيد. But now curiosity is what I want to know.
Exactly.
Maybe I find myself in space somehow.
Maybe,
amazing.
maybe.
ما أدري.
We will. We'll move to Mars.
Eventually.
See,
Look, once إن شاء الله حدك الموتر.
Listen, we book early so we get cheap flights.
Like
book early. That's my model. You know that.
okay, so in order to pray in space, Muslims should face Mecca if possible. If not, then they could just face the earth generally. So, if you're close enough, I don't think you'll be close enough. Either way, you just pray.
I don't think so.
You keep a certain distance.
You're in orbit.
You're in orbit, exactly. That means you don't get closer to or further, and you're in the same place.
It reminds me of one of the
Our non-science people.
one of the cousins. One of the cousins. We went to do Umrah, and we booked.
In space?
No, in Mecca. No, in Mecca.
That's not where you go.
I don't know.
I was only bad in one place. I'm just letting you know.
I don't know. We should do the conversation.
So we finished up, and we stayed like an extra day in the hotel just to like enjoy, indulge.
Yeah.
The hotel is overlooking Haram. So you see the Kaaba.
Yes.
One of my genius cousins like piped up like, yo, وين الكعبة؟ وين القبلة؟
وين القبلة؟
Look out the window.
الشباك يا غبي.
That reminds me of that meme of the guy praying like هنا القبلة
هنا. It was literally that meme, like, oh, it's not an exaggeration.
يا مسلم افتح شباك هنا.
Though to be fair to my cousin, in the meme the guy started praying.
Yeah.
He asked.
This guy asked first. Alhamdulillah.
Wow.
It's always good to ask. You see, that's why it's always good to ask.
Imagine calling reception. I know reception had to go through that so many times.
وين القبلة؟
أنا sticker حق القبلة حقتكم. Imagine a sticker was like.
Excuse me, sir. الشباك.
الشباك.
هنا. الجهة هذه.
I'm sure the stickers there for the rooms are on the opposite side.
Yeah,
obviously.
Obviously, of course.
But the rooms with
But still-
the view. I mean, come on. Do you need a sticker?
But
Sir, you paid extra so you don't ask this question.
Oh my god. Speaking of segueing 101 back, there was, hold on, I saw this. Let me tell you about this because this was very interesting to me. It's about AlUla. The number of tourists in AlUla. Would you like to know the numbers?
I assume it's a lot.
Wait, hang on.
Okay.
Is it starting or now?
I have the statistics for 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. That's it. Of course.
Wait.
Influencers.
400,000, 800,000.
The question
No.
is it
No. Actually, no.
Hold
I'll
up,
recount
we've been
that.
to
I'll recount that. No, I'll recount that.
Okay.
50,000
All
maybe, I would assume.
For what? For overall? Or like which year?
Overall visitors starting, and then it goes in 10,000 increments, maybe.
Okay. I thought you should get this right because there's limited hotels in AlUla.
No, but a lot of people visit there to go camping, so that I don't know if they can count that.
It's limited.
Yeah.
Can we go around and like prices right rules? Highest without going over?
Okay, for each year?
No, I'm gonna go cumulatively.
I'm gonna tell you, okay? I'm not going through this.
He wants to play a game show.
Yeah.
Homie wants to play a game show.
We're gonna set the rules in a minute. I'm not here for this.
Okay.
All right? 2019, 80,000.
80,000, okay.
2020, COVID.
Yes.
2021, 130,000.
Okay, so I wasn't that far off.
Yes. 2022, 170,000.
So it was
Joking, 185,000.
okay. Wait, so the year before that was
80 COVID, 130,000, and 2022 was 185,000.
okay.
Expectation was 170. They got 185.
So they're jumping in 50,000 increments almost.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Objective
That's
by
pretty good.
2030, I think it's 1 million.
You were way off, by the way.
I started.
Like,
I said no. I
you
recounted
said
down to
50 and then
I recounted down to
10.
50. Yeah, I started with 80. So it's not that far off.
so far off.
Yeah.
Well,
You said
Okay.
50, then anyway, it doesn't matter.
Anyway,
So even for those numbers, I think that's a crazy number.
that is
It
that
is,
is very
yes.
good.
Because the is very limiting when you get, what is it? It's like habitats and banyan tree are the top two. Shadden is also good.
Yeah, it's I know people who are in the industry there, and like it's you see it peak through the year, like silence bump. Usually it's coinciding with something there.
Winter.
Tantura, which
Tantura or
is their
something.
winter festival, which is the start of I think AlUla season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like
February.
it evens out through the year, but like you have spikes during the year, and as it coincides with major events.
Winter is usually always high because winter is
Yes.
Always.
it's
Mm.
beautiful weather, something always to do.
that's the season.
And throughout the year, it's basically, like he said, it's spikes because of events.
There's the hot air balloon festival as well.
That's
I think
not in the summer.
May. That's in March maybe or
I think
May.
March, I think.
Yeah.
Around that.
Just because it's hot doesn't mean it has to be hot weather. Yeah.
Have you ever done a hot air balloon? No.
No, we're good.
Okay.
All right.
Would you not like to soar through?
You have such a way
mountains
with
of Al-Ula?
conversations.
No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Where are we going with this?
Yeah, we're going with العلا
ايش
يعني.
شلون بيتكم؟
Okay.
كم سيارة عندكم؟
I was like, where are we going with this? And we go to the Ula.
Okay.
Like
No,
you directions.
okay. So let me.
احنا عندنا في بيتنا 3 سيارات، كم سيارة عندكم؟
Okay. You done?
أبوي يقول أبوك.
And other
I don't
news-
want to be done, but it's like I'm gonna be done for the conversation.
Okay.
Yes,
in
let's
other news,
No, no, no.
Neom just announced a new train that's going to be built between the line and Oxagon, which opens up the question. It's going to be a high-speed train. I don't know. They haven't really announced a lot of
Of
details
course.
about it.
Yeah.
But
It's a conversation that we had a couple of days ago, a couple of episodes ago,
a couple of episodes ago,
when we were talking about connecting the GCC through visas and stuff like that. And we need alternatives to airlines.
Mm.
So that's why trains is going to be very important.
yeah. But that opens up an interesting, question for me. Not a question, and I think it's going to be a reality. So we are going to end up in a place where we have the entire almost west coast of development connected by trains. This is what I envision. I see Neom at the line basically connecting to Oxagon, and then you end up having a railway down all the way to the Red Sea project, which eventually I hope, honestly, to see connected to Roda.
Bro, they announced this like years ago about what they want to do with the new train. No, they want to connect the east with the west, the north with the south.
Yeah.
They want to connect every single city by train.
Mm.
Not every single city,
Major
but
cities.
all the major cities and also some of the major hotspots.
Mm.
And so, like Al-Ula is not a major city.
No, but
So it's a hotspot.
It's a
Neom,
hotspot.
I would imagine Neom would be, more advanced, I think, in its technology applications. No?
What do you mean?
Neom is supposed to be an incubator for,
That's inside Neom.
yeah.
But you're still using the latest technology you have today
Mm.
to build the fastest train to go around Saudi,
Yeah.
because Saudi is as big as Europe.
No, but so honestly, it's nice to see, and for me, just having that thought that things can be that accessible. Things
Yeah, they've been
can
talking
be
about it for a
that-
couple of years.
That would be dope.
I think they made an announcement recently. I think
This was the recent announcement about the Oxagon line connection.
no, about the trains itself. The trains was I think Saudi is getting into agreements with South Korea to build it for them. But what I read also is that the U.S. I don't know who else would. I think U.S., France, and India, they came in saying, "Hey, we want to help build this technology for you, and we're gonna have India build it, and you can save some money and whatever."
Mm.
But Saudi, I think they're gonna go with South Korea. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Interesting.
It's either side. It's always like like Korea, Japan, and China. They're the ones with the bullet train. So I think that's what
I
we
think it's
were
only
looking
Japan
for.
with the bullshit.
It's interesting because Saudi has like this untold connection with South Korea, like going
That's true.
back a long time. يعني من أيام أرامكو. It's like
Way before that.
yeah.
Actually, you're right. It was Ayam Aramco. They built the Jibel.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
wallah.
Yes,
Okay.
Hyundai built the Jibel. The reason Hayat al Jibel is so like loved to people who are like in Sharqiyya and everywhere else who actually see it,
Mm.
and it is so well thought out that when they built it, they already told them how the expansion is going to look like and where to build. So every time Jubail just expanded. Lahey and Malakiyah just expanded perfectly without any problems.
Yeah.
It's already in the plans.
It's already in the plans.
Yes.
That's dope.
They know where to put the next bridge. They know where to put this, where to put that. They have everything lined up already. It's always clean, never gets flooded, even like the worst of rains. The sewage system is perfect 100%. It's, I think, and also Yamba bad. Hey, Malakiyah Yamba.
They built it in the 80s, right?
I don't remember. No, I think way before that.
Yeah.
Late
It's-
70s.
Because I remember in the 80s me going to Jubail.
Oh, okay. It was already
Yeah, I
hazy a little bit.
I was a
hazy.
kid
So the things
from the 1900s.
the things that Jubail and Yanbu are known for is efficiency and good,
Efficiency.
Cleanliness as well, I would say.
yeah, and Yanbu I think it's like in general it's known for الهيئة نفسها and monkeys.
Okay, that's another. Okay.
But they got
Fun
monkeys
fact.
there?
Yes.
But
Fun
yeah,
fact.
Serious?
Fun fact.
interesting idea with the train. It's gonna really help out a lot of people.
I love the fact that he's fascinated by monkeys.
I am. I thought it was like a Taif exclusive kind of thing. I don't
No,
know.
it's all over Janub, bro. حتى في
والله.
الباحة.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we have monkeys, Turks.
We do.
We have wildlife.
Yeah. What's the name?
Yeah.
The other good thing about it is why I'm looking forward to it is because not everyone's gonna pay 700 a week تروح عشان تروح الشرقية
Yeah.
الجدة.
And not just that.
Oh, how much? What?
It's around
Ah,
700.
Flight?
Flight tickets.
Yes,
No,
Oh, yeah.
it was 150 going, 150 coming back.
bro, it's
less than 10 years.
Flights are absurd, you know, ترى يعني it's like in general like it's 3,000 for Jeddah I think at some point.
لا بس إنه أنا
Yeah.
During peak season, yes.
Yes.
it's much more comfortable going and coming back on a train, honestly, than a train, than a plane. The experience of a train for me is much more convenient.
Is it
It's
ambient?
fun.
You know,
Is it ambient Abu
The
Shamsi?
ambience.
it could be if you want it to be. If you built it that way, honestly, and it's a much more
Catford
sustainable way.
ambience.
No, it's a much more sustainable way to go about.
Did you include
country.
did you include ambience in your pitch contract?
I mean, it comes cooked.
Before we
in,
move
I
I
on.
need an itemized list of
I'll
ambience.
ask y'all a question.
What?
Money is not an issue,
Yes.
okay?
Alhamdulillah.
Oh, is this display?
And in your choices of what you prefer taking when traveling, what is it? Is
Fuck
it
yeah,
first
train.
airplane or first train?
Bro.
What's your top three?
No,
Fuck
no,
it.
no,
There's only
go.
three.
Fuck yeah, train. No, there's more. There's there's
Money-
boats.
money-
There's boats.
No, no, no,
You know,
no, no.
homies do boats. You know,
No,
Homies
you
got-
do boats.
Air balloons are still valid.
I know somebody, who is related to somebody who actually has a boat that they used to travel around the world in,
there's a lot
journeys
of
of
Yeah.
months.
Oh, and
Dude
you
called
weren't-
the
You weren't here when I was, me and him were playing this, what's the name? I found this vlog of these people who actually live on a boat.
on boats.
And
Yeah.
they came to Jeddah, then they went, I don't know where.
It's
and
like
they show you
I don't
the
even
sea
ha-
life.
I don't even ask. They are white, yes?
of course they are.
100%,
It's
bro.
like
What are you talking about?
it's like
What are you
the
talking
boars
about?
on a boat, That's something like that.
Sailing, occupation.
It's a lifestyle.
Colonialism.
It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, honestly. Like I would love to be able to do that.
It is a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle.
Not
Well,
the last,
bygone era, but it's still a lifestyle. Yeah.
Family business even.
Heritage.
and you're not the last one, بس but no, fuck, not fuck planes, but honestly, trains. I'd start with trains, bro.
If it's a fancy train, fine.
As convenient as planes are and as accessible as they make the world to everyone, you are still not where you're supposed to be. You are not supposed to be floating.
So you would sit
Or
8 hours
flying.
in a train.
Yes.
Again,
if
if
the
it's-
train is comfortable
Yeah,
If it's a
comfortable,
fancy-
and
first class.
I'm not
everything.
pressed for time.
Yeah.
I'm not pressed for time.
Okay.
I'd go for a train.
yes, I'd say train too. Assuming it's a train, مو مو قبر يمشي.
مو chaka chaka chaka.
مو
No,
قبر.
dude, if it's an old timey train with like a restaurant cart and a bar cart and a مش عارف ايش and the sleeping cabins, that would be fun.
Have you not been on those?
I'd wear my tuxedo and just live the life.
And the murder
Enjoy.
happens, and there's a
Yeah, of course
detective.
there's a murder. It's a
And
train.
there's
It's a
a
train.
detective.
How can you have a train without a
There's a
murder?
Belgian detective.
Of course, yes. That would be fun.
See?
Yeah. But other than that, I mean,
Experiences.
Airplane first.
the magic of being like you're flying. You're not where you're supposed to be.
There is more fear than magic there.
Bro, I will tell you my top three. Okay,
Shoof.
so me and him are airplanes. Both of
Flying,
you
yeah.
are
Trains.
trains.
Trains,
okay?
fine.
Yeah,
I would take a private jet.
of course.
And
If
I don't
money is
get
an
a-
issue, yeah.
exactly, no, exactly. That's what I said. If private jets are not available, I will take an airplane. If the airplane is not available, I am not traveling.
لا، شوف،
I'm not spending
المشكلة-
4 hours on a 5 hours on a
المشكلة
train.
the
But
train thing
here's
is
the
not
caravan.
practical.
Not even an RV.
Nope.
Okay.
For a 4 hour, yeah, I'll take a car over a train any day of the week.
شوف, the thing with the train is not really practical unless you are in Europe or China or Japan.
I don't care where
There's not a lot of places that have
I'll
like
take
train systems
cars-
that actually really get you around.
cars before trains any day of the week.
Again,
You did say money is not an issue.
شوف, and I look at it in terms of safety.
When it comes to trains, I'm taking a full cart. الحال.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as I have my privacy, I'm good. I'm
It's
cool
still
with the train.
boring.
Which brought me back to the point that I wanted to make.
Money not
Once
being an
upon a
object.
time, travel was glamorous, guys. What happened? You used to have trains with shag carpets and ashtrays.
Well,
What?
They,
Trains with
they
shag
needed to make
carpets?
them cheaper.
The 70s,
Didn't you see the clip I sent you guys of the Lamborghini being torn apart?
Oh yeah.
انا
that
شفت
was-
واحد
that was
يفك
great.
رفرف
Exactly.
ايش ما استوعبت يعني.
Yeah, he destroyed a whole Lamborghini.
Everything is cheap now.
No,
بيده.
that's what. Yeah,
Also-
he was
بيده.
ripping it off.
تمزح.
Look at the videos on your phone. I sent it to you.
Okay, I did
No,
not see that.
again, we've talked about this before. Yeah, the Shamsi thinks it's power play to not look at his
Well,
DMs.
that's
Missing the
true.
fucking
That's true.
point
That's
again.
true.
The point
That's true.
is
That's true.
everything made badly now?
It's not about made badly. You need things to be lightweight. You need to be more accessible to people, so it's easy to manufacture. But that's what you need to do.
The terms
Wait,
yes,
so-
Shamsi is called economies of scale. Have you heard
Exactly.
about it?
I have, but يعني برضو I will
Thank
make the
you. Exactly.
I will make the argument that once upon a time things were built and actually lasted compared to today's
Once upon a
technology.
time, people didn't travel. Once upon a time, 70%,
خليك من-
99% of the people died within a mile of their
Again.
home. Yeah,
This fucking idiot.
Even in the 80s, okay,
Okay.
or let's say 60s or 70s, it wasn't the same amount of people buying things like they are today.
True.
There's more money today than there ever was
So
before.
more demand makes for shittier product
Exactly.
Yes.
I need things to go quick. I need to start selling.
May I refer you to the triangle that every student in marketing learns? You can either have it cheap, fast, or high quality. You can't have it all three.
Look,
design. What did they used to do back in the day?
They used to wear
Hunt.
suits.
No, we're
planes.
talking not that long ago. We're talking like 20, 30 years ago.
it's all capitalism.
It's not 30 years.
30 years ago, they used to buy a house for $10,000.
Man,
30 years ago is quite recent.
Bro,
You're
30
talking
years-
about
what are you
like
talking about?
Walkmans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Walkman still
30
works.
years ago was the 90s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It wasn't glamorous.
Walkmans still work, don't they? I have a Walkman that still works.
Of course you do.
بطارية ركب ما عليك.
Of course you have
شغل
a
بريتني
Walkman.
سبيرز.
Nice.
And Michael Jackson. And Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys just performed
But
a couple of days ago in
anyway,
Jeddah, by the way.
Now there's more money. There's more to spend. And for example, because we've been discussing watches the whole day.
Of course you have, you bougie bitches.
So like there's a huge anger on what Rolex, Audemars Piguet, and Patek Philippe are doing.
They're cheapening watches.
No, their watches are getting more and more expensive. The reason for that, other brands are actually producing more watches because those three are privately owned. They have no shareholders. They have no one that says, yo, drill, baby, drill,
Okay.
make more money. They have none of that.
That's Rolex, Piaget.
Rolex, Audemars Piguet, and Patek Philippe,
Okay.
Yes.
right? So all of them made the decision, yo, we want to stay exclusive. So we just raise the price
ارفع سعر.
and keep the same amount available in the market.
Okay. Because fuck
quality.
y'all watch wanters.
Exactly. If they were owned by any shareholder,
Mm.
it would say, yo, make me 50 watches a fucking day and make me as much money as possible.
Mm.
So it's choices.
فلوس.
Exactly.
But the price drops that way.
And that's what happens. You want to make more money, you release more. To
Yeah.
do more, to release more quickly
No, but in-
with a high, real quick turnover
But your
from
point.
request to delivery.
Mm.
Then you need things that are cheaper, quicker to move.
What's that watch brand, Adil, that you can't even buy a watch without having a sit-down interview with the owners?
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Oh, yeah, exactly. تفضل. تفضل.
What was the point? What was the point?
Okay, what is the point?
The point is the watch is exclusive.
No, the point is
No.
no, and that's not
No,
my
the
point.
point is that you can have things that last forever, but if your whole business strategy is generating money and you need to generate money, then you're gonna have to take shortcuts. You have to make things cheaper. You have to make things get out of the door quicker. In order for you to generate more money, capitalize on the hype.
Capitalism
Yes,
Yes.
I
makes
told you.
everything worse. That's the point. That is literally the point.
That's the triangle.
really, Shamsi doesn't like capitalism.
Yeah, okay.
And I mean, yeah,
It's like it's not like we have 200 episodes of this goddamn podcast with you hammering the same point.
no, but yani, the man is taking apart, a Lamborghini
It's almost like us
by hand. This is a $1 million car.
It's almost like us three have.
$100,000.
It's almost like us three have.
$100,000.
$1 million car.
مليون ريال دولار كنت تلعب منابل
But I want to sell the point. Yeah, but
Yeah.
بالغصب.
yeah.
It's almost like us three have renewable and continuous topics that we talk about, and not just one goddamn thing.
I'll give you a renewable topic that we always talk about: AI.
أخي
See?
please.
Segues. Yeah.
What's
Segues.
happening?
Google has a new AI.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah.
Talking
Google
about Bard?
announcement.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, new
Yeah.
announcement. They released something called Bard, which is basically Google's announcement that they are now taking over the world.
No,
They already did.
Yeah.
Bro, they already announced Bard a long time ago. They're just saying the new features of Bard.
No, but they just released it across the world. No, they rolled it out.
It is.
180 countries,
It is
3
available.
languages. So yeah, so this is happening.
So what is Bard? For people
Bard-
that have no idea what the hell you're
Bard
talking about?
is the ChatGPT equivalent to Google's
Equivalent.
Google's response to ChatGPT.
Equivalent.
Basically.
Yes, it's Google's ChatGPT.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's integrated with all Google applications. You can use it to write emails. You can export whatever prompts that you get out to people through Gmail and other Google apps online. You can use images as prompts, which is something new that you can't do with ChatGPT.
I truly believe that Google's taking some shortcuts because they know ChatGPT is eating the market.
Yes.
They need to.
I don't believe they're on the same level.
They need to get a footing.
I
in.
would argue that Google, being Google, having the data set of information that they have and their search engine, they have much more access to.
They have the data set. They don't
information
have
that
the-
they can use to train AI.
They have the
compared
data
to-
set. They don't
and
have
money.
they don't have the algorithm.
Apple has the money. They can't make cars.
But Apple's not a.
Well, Apple doesn't want to
company.
make cars. What are you
Allah.
talking?
Apple, it's not a car.
Google is
company.
not an AI company either. They want to get
But
into
it's
AI.
an AI feature, yes.
No,
that
they
they're
want to
adding.
get into AI.
Yeah.
They've
Yes.
been having departments that's been working in AI for so long to see how they can make themselves or their things better. But ChatGPT came out of out of nowhere and just took everything out.
And you believe Google is going like fuck? Okay,
So you don't think
ChatGPT is
Google
out.
can compete?
Let's get into that market before we perfect it.
Exactly. I think Google on the long run could win, but right now is we'll see. We'll see.
So they have new features. They have actually more coding languages than ChatGPT, which is if we're looking in terms of functionality or features that people would actually look for or use in similar
Everyone's fear right now.
applications or
Everyone's fear
software.
right now is not ChatGPT. It's GTP.
What?
Okay,
What's that?
So
that's what it sounds like, Turks.
yeah, basically it's basically automatic.
It automates.
how?
It
So you know-
automates things.
So you know how like when you tell ChatGPT I want 1, 2, 3, ask your question, then another question. This one will actually tap into all the AIs and start answering the questions for itself and doing the things that it wants to do. If you say write a code for X, right, for whatever product you want, it would actually do all the work itself without even talking to you, because it knows what questions it needs, what information it needs to go find from somewhere else.
It doesn't require any additional inputs, basically.
I don't think so, but it's still all fresh, new, like all the technologies, all this is brand new. With time, we'll see what happens.
Okay, looking forward to Sky GPT.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Anyway,
know.
next.
What else is going
else on
on in the
news?
world?
All right.
Did you see the redevelopment announcement that's happening in Riyadh?
Yeah, today.
Yeah. Did you hear about that?
The new district.
Tell me more, Turks. Yes.
You're talking about Hayy al-Malik Salman.
King Salman neighborhood.
Yeah, right next to the park, right?
So from the announcement that I saw, they're basically redeveloping 2 entire neighborhoods in Riyadh that are going to be surrounding the new King Salman Park.
Nice, dope.
Hayy al-Waha or Hayy Salah ad-Din, which basically is redeveloping the heart of the city. I think there's going to be a huge push to integrating, those residential areas with King Salman Park. So you're going to have an entire new green heart of Riyadh, basically.
Is there going to be redevelopment in those districts, or is it just
Just a rename.
A rename.
No, I think they're
Just a rename.
they're applying Salmani architecture. That's one of the things at the end of.
Salman architecture has been here for so many
No,
years.
but those
Like integrate into the code of
Integrate
these 2 neighborhoods.
these 2 neighborhoods and
Interesting.
integrate it with King Salman Park.
The problem, I think, is going to be difficult for them to pull that off. They might only do it on the main streets because you're not going to force people to go change their houses right now.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, you asked me to
But
go
the main
pay-
street makes sense.
But
Yeah.
there's
the same thing they did with the Sports Boulevard.
Mm.
Yeah.
They said the main streets have a specific building
Aesthetic.
code and aesthetic that we're going to use, and it's going to be all on the main streets. So they might do that also because it's very hard to go ask the whole neighborhood.
to
Go.
change.
I don't have 400K to change.
No,
my house.
I'm thinking there's going to be a huge around that area. There's large undeveloped plots that could be developed using.
But it's already a neighborhood. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's already two neighborhoods
around the park as well.
No, around. I think the park is already was the property حق القاعدة
قاعدة
الجوية.
الجوية.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. That alone is already huge, bro.
Yeah.
They don't even need to go away
Massive.
from that.
It is massive. But he's talking about the outskirts of the park.
Yeah.
It's gonna
I
have
don't
a
think so.
different
I don't think
aesthetic.
so.
It's gonna have something,
So like integrating,
which makes sense.
That,
But I'm not sure if they
Or it could
announced
be
it or not.
just like what they do in like in Madrid. There's like a main road, and then like the stores are just boring ass stores. But across the street is this huge park.
Okay.
But there's a distance. Like
Yeah.
the island between the streets looks much better. Just aesthetically, when you get closer, you know what it is.
That's
Yeah, they
what
already
I'm
did that.
thinking.
They already did that with طريق
درعية.
العزيز and like the surrounding streets, all of it.
Yeah, درعية also,
درعية.
except the stores.
Making
That's-
it more
that's way
walkable,
far.
making it more livable in a sense, for people who are actually residing there.
To be honest, quality of life have been quiet lately. What was the last thing you heard from Quality of Life?
terms of announcements?
Quality of Life initiative.
I mean, there's a lot of I think the initiatives that other, for example, Ministry of Culture initiatives, they partner up with Quality of Life. No, I think GA as well initiatives they do that.
They're a contributor to a lot of things. in
I
the
know
background,
that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about announcements.
I don't recall any that happened recently.
That's what I'm saying. The last thing I heard was what's the name? The beta testing of 4-day work week.
Beta testing?
How'd that work out?
I have no idea, but I heard the rumor a long time ago. I think last year.
It's been they've been doing that in a couple of countries.
So all the countries have been reporting very positive results.
Yeah.
Wallah?
Yes.
Increases productivity.
Less burnout.
I think South Korea also did that.
Yes.
South Korea,
Spain,
Emirat.
I think Spain as well.
The Spanish don't work. No offense.
Yo, relax.
Yeah.
Relax.
تعميم سريع.
Relax.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Have you seen their food? That's not a work producing food culture. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Paella is like melatonin طبيعي.
What's it?
Wow.
Seriously, why?
So is Kabsa though.
Exactly.
I know. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm doing a bit.
I know your bit sucks though.
Yeah, exactly.
They can't all be fire.
Shut down.
That's the name of Chef's memoir.
They can't all be fire.
Can't all be fire.
Wow.
Anyway, you're saying
What else is going on?
what else?
There's a new Twitter CEO.
No one gives a shit.
What?
No, but
You care
Who
about this.
cares, Shamsi?
I actually haven't been on Twitter for a
Then
while.
why do we
honestly.
care? Are you just reading off the news as you go by?
I mean, no, but Elon is going back to doing Elon things. He no longer has to firefight.
What are you talking about? Elon
He's
is just
stepping
going,
down.
No,
from
he's
CEO.
he's giving the CEO position away, but he's going to focus on production design. So he's still in Twitter.
فلسفة. حاجة فلسفة.
Hey,
بس
basically,
he doesn't need to make money. Someone else is going to be responsible for making money.
No, still gonna be on his head. He still owns the company.
Yeah, but in terms of the actual business.
He
operation.
only gave up the CEO position because people voted against him. Oh, he never gave that shit up.
Oh,
Did
really?
he put it as a
Yes.
Twitter poll?
Yes, he did a poll.
Oh wow.
And 70% said
Wow,
peace.
yo.
See, he doesn't have to-
Yeah, this was like 2-3 months ago.
Making executive decisions over
By-
Twitter polls.
No, it's just called
Here's the thing
direct democracy, I think.
about here's the
I don't
thing.
know what. No.
Direct to consumer democracy.
Would you like to be my friends? No.
I guess
Yes,
not.
here's the thing about Elon Musk. I have never seen a person who's so addicted to taking L's publicly.
That's true.
Like,
I mean-
not taking L's, getting dunked on. That's the exact term.
See, I would say he's the champ CEO, but Miskeen.
I will take that as a compliment.
Fucking
actually.
loser, bro.
Yeah. What are you talking about? It's Elon fucking Musk.
It doesn't matter. It's not you.
Here's the
You know,
It's not you though.
super. Yeah, you got. Okay, never mind.
He's the guy. Oh, تعرفون ولد عمي Elon. That's it. Like, who cares, bro?
ما
ولد
عليك.
عمك مو انت.
Under good genes.
like
This
here's
is
the
the
thing.
point.
Here's the thing about Elon.
Looking at Elon saying that's good genes. Wow.
Yeah, ما عليك. That shit filters out, but
واضح.
Yeah,
you know,
don't
it seeps into the family pool.
don't talk about family.
One pool?
Yeah, don't talk about family breeding with the guy from South Africa. It's like let them heal first,
I mean, they have their own heritage, which is very cool.
and they have a
really.
diamond mine.
Ah, now I know. Okay.
Yes,
That's a
but
joke only
it's
for
diamonds.
us.
It's the diamonds.
Sure,
Brad.
it's the diamond.
It's the
That's
diamond.
what y'all call them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The ones that shine in the rough.
Hey, it makes sense why you like Elon Musk now.
Yeah.
Though, funnily enough,
Appetite.
Yes, I do like people who make change in
One
the
of-
world that is positive.
I guess
One
you.
You know,
one of my favorite
and we'll be
features,
renowned, Yani, for being innovators and
Let
groundbreakers.
the man finish his sentence.
one of my favorite features on Twitter is community notes.
I love community notes.
What
by
is,
the way.
what is
What
community
is that?
notes for somebody who has not been on Twitter for a while?
It's basically Twitter, the Twitter public checking your shit.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
So basically, you put a post, right, and you don't give enough context. Right
Not
under
even-
that post.
not
That's
even
Twitter.
not
So
even-
far, that's Twitter.
There you
not
go.
even
Okay, well done.
context. Not even context. It's bullshit checking essentially.
Basically,
What?
it's automatic. It's like the community is fact checking you. You could put a tweet and say, "Yo, this person did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5," and then right under the tweet, like as part of it,
Okay.
it will say,
This person's
Yeah.
bullshitting.
"Yeah, it's a piece of shit." Yo.
Wait,
Yeah.
who decides what it says?
Community
The
notes.
community notes.
Yani Twitter.
Yes.
Yani
It's approved
the
by
company.
Twitter. Yes.
It's approved by Twitter.
Ew, and not the people. Because
Exactly.
when you see the community, that
You
means the
can't
people.
you can't
tweets,
change
the
as a
tweeters.
user. You can't change the website. Abu Shams.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's doing there.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
It's awesome.
One of the posts was about Elon Musk starting from scratch, and it was like an old photo of him back in the day.
Okay.
And people saw the community note about, actually Elon Musk didn't start from scratch. He was actually very wealthy.
Okay.
People saw that community note get deleted in real time. So one minute it was there, the other minute it was not. Subhanallah.
I mean, it's his company.
Exactly.
So he needs to control his image. And plus, he knows better. He was there.
He is him.
Exactly. You're all talking about me here. So I will tell you what actually happened.
There's a term
You will
that,
take my word
Next,
for it.
Shamsi. Next, let's get away from
Okay.
Twitter, please. Tech
Okay, no, but that's,
there's a
when
term
that's-
that applies here that ends with the term riding that I can't use. And it applies to you and Elon Musk.
Dick
Use that
riding
term a
factor.
couple of
No,
times.
okay.
I'll tell you what it
riding
is.
a rocket to Mars. That's what I was thinking.
No.
You're riding his rocket tomorrow.
Riding your way to success.
Shaped the perfect way. Yeah.
You know, riding the waves of success, actually. In other
Sure.
news,
Like I said before, billionaires aren't your Fred Shamsi.
At all.
okay.
Next, Shamsi.
In other news, so
other news.
NBC announced a new show. I think it came out on Shad. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. أرض المليون.
MBC.
NBC.
Yes.
Yes. Did you guys see it?
No.
Yeah.
So it's a survival show that's going to be based in Neom, basically. I think it's already been shot. Yani, it's showing now. It's a survival show. They have 100.
Okay, I heard about that.
Yeah, they have 100
okay.
contestants. Okay, they throw you in the deserts of Neom and survive, homie. Survive.
Just survive?
If you do, you get $1 million, which is very cool.
I think
I wanna
somebody
say this.
It's called أرض المليون.
Okay.
I don't know if it's $1 million or $1 million riyals. I think it's $1 million.
I'm gonna say it right now,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna say it publicly. If a Saudi loses this, we disown you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
if
that.
you are born and raised over here,
Okay.
Neom should be the back of your hand, son.
I mean, شو فيهم يرمون في البحر.
You better find someone else to put them.
Okay. International waters. Okay.
What-
Nobody's
what-
responsible for you
I can
there.
see the competition. You have to survive in Neom's desert. Also, like, ده عمي هناك ترى. ده عيال عمي Dixon.
الو وينك يا علي؟
different part.
Oh,
Different
no,
part.
هذا تحت.
We're talking north. Talking north.
We're up north. Your dad's house, bro.
Okay.
What's the competition though?
It's similar to Survivor, I think.
Yeah.
have you seen the movie Battle Royale?
Oh no, hell no.
I wish.
I don't think you need to. Yani, you need to survive in the desert. Make your way through.
I think
Yeah, but if
Different-
5 of us are surviving في النهاية like
none of us
created a
watched
camp,
it,
started cooking
but
food.
I think it's gonna be like you have KPIs and shit, right?
You have KPIs. Okay.
Yes.
Every episode you're supposed to do
You
something.
have stand-up meetings every day, you know, at 10 a.m.
It's Neo.
Yes.
It's not gonna be tasks.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing to Ali Jafar? Couple of weapons. Best couple.
Just two.
Ew.
Just two. Throw them in the middle. Hide them. Bury them.
طب guys.
They'll find it.
Okay, well, but when you leave, you say, by the way, just
ما حد شاف ما حد شاف
Chainsaw. I don't think.
من فوق السور.
كذا شوزن وسكين بس
do like the Egyptian movies. فحط في الرمل.
يعطوك سيارة.
بس
No, you idiot. This guy.
شوزن وسكين like
kill this guy.
American style ولا British style اختار
When are we signing up, guys?
Bro.
Whenever
Bro.
you sign up to that
Dating
The
show.
dating show that you
we're going.
ignored. If you
No.
went on that one,
لا 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 ما له دخل ما له دخل ما له دخل يعني.
It's all TV.
Sultan
Okay.
Galak is still
This is a different kind of survival. Okay, this is a different kind of survival. It's not the same thing.
Okay, all right. Last time I offered you money to go do that show.
all
And
the
you
zeros.
rejected all the zeros in the world.
Yes,
What do you offer me to go? Because that's something I don't want to go.
my support when you're there, but dude.
Fuck off, man.
know.
This is why nobody likes you.
Exactly.
No, I
My
will make
support.
I will make sure that we will have each other's backs.
All right. Wow.
In the
Wow.
desert.
Yo, you're not the one.
In the desert.
You're not the one, bro.
I mean,
trust me, you're not the
I'll
one.
try though.
No, exactly. I'm gonna have to watch your back.
I know.
Fuck off.
I know. I need safety at night. You know, I need
Like episode like 6, like you hear like like an open scene like in the dark with the stars. Also, you're chancing. It's cold. Can we cuddle?
it works.
No,
It works.
no, 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 no.
You know,
Have you
I
ever
like
seen?
this.
Have
we'll
you,
just rub each other. You know,
Yo.
have you seen
No, sir.
in every?
That is not fit for NBC. I'm just letting you know.
That's gonna be on OnlyFans.
You know.
And OnlyFans only.
there's places we can put it. Yeah, but dude,
No. Yo.
Talking about the content.
Keep
You know.
my name out your mouth. All right, for the remainder of this episode. Don't, yo. Just say, huh? That's it, okay?
I'm just sorry.
Don't say my name.
We can do it together.
No, shut the fuck up, man. Leave me alone.
Imagine I go with number 1.
No.
How's that gonna fucking do me any good?
Oh my
You know?
god.
Well,
commit
actually, you
suicide.
could call your cousins over there. يعني.
خذ لك.
عندكم جماعة هناك.
اللي عنده جماعه هناك وراك ترى.
لا, that's
كلنا
not north enough for.
I don't have جماعة هناك.
Okay, صح, sure. I don't know where your جماعة is, honestly.
يعني
Just saying.
everywhere,
I
but
assume
not
you have جماعة, like a lot of جماعة that are just, very well distributed.
The North America.
god.
You know,
Something. Anyway,
جماعتي it's Muslim
I'm just saying, if y'all will go out,
Indonesian. I heard Indonesian.
جنوب.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. My vibes.
No. I'm just saying, if y'all want to go, I'm down.
We're not
No,
going
I'm
back.
good.
Really?
good.
يا أخي, you need to test yourself against the elements.
I don't. I really
There's only
don't.
one
No.
person that I would go with.
Who?
Actually, 2 people.
Elmo?
Elmo.
Uh-huh.
Abu Fahad.
Wow.
Those are the only 2.
Elmo يطعس فيك. Who يسوق.
Yeah.
No, because I know, and both of them, they'll be so happy that I'm not gonna do shit.
In their element.
Yeah, they'll be like, اسمع تعال بضبط شوف كيف قطع البصل. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
ما أتوقع
Cut the
يعطوك
onions.
سكينة. بس يعني, that's his vibes, Battle Royale.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Yeah.
I have never gone to البر and I will never go. I don't want to.
What do you mean you've never... We've
Never
discussed this
Never.
المشكلة.
ما بي.
لا دي
Never ever.
ما قد أحد وداك.
لا.
شلون لا؟
وش يخطفوني ما بي.
لا مو يخطفونك يعني. Have you never had an occasion where you had to
Did
go?
something happen that you want to talk about?
No.
Like, okay, there was a pause there. What's happening?
Something happened.
Just reminds me of something. Anyways, but
I can hear the flashbacks. I don't know what they are.
it was the other way around actually, you know. كنت برجع. Anyways. No. بس ما قد صار لكم مناسبة ما قد صار لكم مناسبة
The worst person to kidnap.
that you had to go to or whatever.
No.
That's weird, bro.
I don't want
I thought y'all were like desert people.
What the fuck are you talking
I don't know.
I'm talking about him.
That sounded
No,
racist for some reason. I don't know why.
No, بس يعني في ناس يعني it's part of the family tradition, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think all of Saudi.
Yeah,
Keshta.
exactly.
Keshta. Right?
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't have to.
لا لا بس مثلا
It's not a way of passage, bro.
but some people مثلا do it with their friends. Some people do it with their family. Some people do it on their own.
actually true.
You know, فيعني it's not يعني equal amongst all. I'm just surprised that you know his ماشي ترى ناخذ منك نقاط سعودية عشان ما قدرت.
Yeah, put a little bit more stank on it. Yeah.
I'm just saying يعني.
All right.
Call me a slur while you're at it.
I'm just saying يعني. تبي تلعب بلوت؟
No.
Oh, this man needs work.
I am comfortable.
Yeah.
I am comfortable being a chicken nugget.
I'm afraid
Yeah.
to ask what that is.
Yeah, say that behind the camera. Say that behind the
exactly.
camera. Nobody knows who you are. As
Bring
you say
your
that.
big ass head over here.
Exactly.
The conversation's gonna change.
And then we're gonna have this discussion in full, my guy.
Excuse you. You've seen me turn it on. You've seen me become super duper Saudi, man.
Not
Seen me
yeah, actually,
turn it
yeah,
on.
true. We
Yeah,
have been to weddings together.
Yes, I've turned it on.
We've seen the mishlahs.
you've seen the Allah
flex.
يحييني voice يعني.
Yeah. Allah yahini voice.
You've seen it, yeah.
The fact that he knows what that is, okay, you just got 2 Saudi points for that.
Exactly.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Mushka Shams is giving Saudi points.
صح
Everybody else. Everybody else.
ما عليك يا رجال.
هذا سعودي.
This brings me back.
asshole.
This brings me back to the point that we were discussing before the podcast.
God.
It was hilarious for me to be who I am and be the representative,
Of the country.
of the country. Exactly.
To a bunch of non-Saudis.
Yeah. Like never put يعني الحمد لله.
You don't want to talk about what happened, so I don't know why you're mentioning on the podcast.
لا
so
بس
just
إنه
move.
Saudi points.
Anyway, yes, Saudi
بس خلاص
points.
خلصنا
What's next?
قفلنا ما عاد عندنا
قفلت.
شيء قفلنا.
ما في سوالف ما في قصص.
تبي مانجا كلاسز المدارس بيعطون عيالك مانجا كلاسز عقب مدارسهم هذا خبري خلاص يلا سلام
What,
عليكم.
seriously? The after
Yes.
school?
They're offering manga drawing as part of the virtual online after school activities.
That is dope.
Yeah,
Yes,
for
you're
love
you're
that
gonna be a weeb غصبا عنك.
No, it's not
That would be
غصباً
fun.
عنك. It's virtual and it's by choice. So
I dig it.
You
I'm
can
always-
choose to
you
be a
are
weeb.
inspiring a new generation of artists. Basically,
Not only
that's what
that,
you're doing.
we always needed something. Like
Here's
growing
the
up in the States, after school, there was a lot of things to do. Whether it was
Activities,
sports, whether
We
it
had
was whatever it
sports.
is.
Like my school had sports at least.
Yeah, but you need more options because not everybody's gonna do sports.
صح.
So having these things options, so when someone comes home, they can do his homework and do something else on the side.
At least you're doing something useful.
Because right now, parents are not the same as before. Now both parents work
Yes.
in today's age, right? So when the kids come back to school, they need something to be having fun.
Can I complain for a minute?
Yeah, that's something that you could use.
This is something that makes me go back in my day. Back in my day, when I was a weeb, I had to hide it. I had to seek it out. I had to go to shady websites
seek it out.
and download the really shitty fan subs that are misspelled and translated. Now we have events.
I'm sure you're used
Anime
to
expos.
really shitty websites.
Yes, I am always.
But aren't you
We do
happy
actually have
for
anime
your
expos. Yeah, we
for your
actually do.
fellow weeps?
No, because I wanted to be happy for
No.
myself.
Such a hater. Such a hater.
Wow.
Just,
So
see, this is not how you grow the community. Be appreciative of what is given to those who come after.
As a person,
as an adult, someone who looks after the next generation.
as a person who is a closeted weeb and sees out and proud weebs, I hate weebs.
See, the fact that again, once
Can you
again,
explain what that is to
That-
people
that
who
is
have
a-
no idea what the hell you're talking about?
that is a
Exactly.
sad-
The term is called weeb or
it's
weeaboo.
dweeb.
Weeb. It's weeb. It's basically a
listen to
person.
him. Yeah.
A weeaboo is a person who likes anime and manga, and he's really annoying about it.
Yes.
So a weeb is basically somebody who's into that.
So a dweeb is the one who does the same for comics.
What dweeb?
Yeah, you have never heard of dweeb.
No, it's a dweeb, is a term. Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
God, I hate you, Shamsi, so much.
Thank you for starting off exactly our day with that and ending it with it.
Like it's you surprise me by how you ruin the conversation time and
Oh,
time again.
always. A boring, studious, or socially inept person. That is what a dweeb is.
Thank you.
Oxford. يعطيكم العافية.
Okay. Do you know what a chicken nugget is? Like,
I mean, obviously I can see one right in front of me.
there's four.
No,
in
no,
this
don't
room.
don't
Letting you
escape.
know.
Don't escape.
I'm
I
just
mean,
letting you know.
he's a Twinkie.
What?
Whoa, whoa.
Yo,
Whoa.
no,
You know,
فيها قبائل هذه.
you talking about?
He's the only one that has,
What the fuck are you talking
I
about?
mean, he's the only
فيها
one.
قبائل. انتبه على نفسك.
I'm not the one that got kidnapped in the desert.
No, no,
okay?
I wasn't kidnapped. I just
Okay.
wasn't allowed to go back. I went willingly.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
No, but you're the only one that actually has the Western experience, cooked into you.
So a Hollywood actress, I'm getting it.
Oh wow, you just ran away from that.
Yeah, because this is awesome. Hollywood actress Marcia Gay Harden. My children are.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Again?
She's happy.
My
She's
children.
happy.
My children are all queer. My eldest child is non-binary. My son is gay. My youngest is fluid.
Of course, with that name, يعني.
Okay.
Okay. هذول تحطهم في صحن. So what do you mean fluid?
So this guy replies like, so basically, all your children are actors.
You know, I
Yo,
don't know.
that Netflix deal. That's coming soon.
Did you see they review bombed Cleopatra? Like it's like 10% on critics on Rotten Tomatoes and like 1% on the audience rating.
That's what you get for
How that feel?
brown washing history. Not whitewashing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Killing the conversation.
Boom.
Again.
No,
Again.
no, whoa.
Again.
Look, I'm not going to read this article, but there was an article I saw on the, I think, which it wasn't Financial Times, Foreign Press.
Okay.
Foreign Press. Okay,
Is it about?
Isn't that a category?
Is it about popularity?
no? Yes, yeah.
I know the one. Yes.
This was an analysis. Okay, an analysis piece. I'm just gonna read the top.
Yes. Give them the title. That's it.
Yeah.
The title is Saudi Arabia is extremely popular in the Middle East.
Subhanallah. La ya shaykh.
Yo,
La.
FYI.
this is I don't know.
Somebody got paid to write
I
this.
don't know, bro.
I saw.
I do
Let me break down the article. Like, it's like
No. Somebody made a phone call to Captain Obvious. Okay,
It's
and
like-
they asked for subjects. Okay,
Captain Obvious was an anonymous source. Anonymous
Exactly.
source.
Please tell me
Protect
what to
his
do.
anonymity.
Tell me what is obvious.
Exactly. What should I do here? You know.
The Middle East love Saudi.
I got it. Bingo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I mean,
I read the article.
I'm glad they caught up.
Oh,
though.
relax. What was the article about?
I read the article. It's like the author was Whitey McWhiterson,
Yes.
Gundam.
and his thing is like, دقيقة, احنا as white person land, we don't like Saudi Arabia, but the Browns like it. Curious. Let me investigate.
Curious. Let me investigate. Okay. And what did they find when they investigated?
And they find, like, wait, like by standing up to Uncle Sleepy,
You will.
apparently like Middle East like that and like strong leadership and like again Captain Obvious wrote this article.
Much deep analysis, you know. I pay
Yeah.
good money for deep analysis.
They're never gonna admit to it, but their whole fucking agenda failed.
A long time ago.
Not only a long time ago, like Saudi crushed that agenda. Saudi and Emirat.
And it's never really been accepted in the area as well, you know. Like it's always been seen for what it was. It was an attempt
Yes,
for
I believe
control by a foreign entity that really doesn't understand or care for the area or its people or its
yes,
cultures.
I believe the geopolitical term is لا كلامي أنا اللي يمشي.
بالضبط.
That's the technical
The
term,
question
يعني.
like that was always asked, like since I was a kid, it was, yo, how do we get foreign influence out of the Middle East? And no one could answer it. And the biggest problem with that is because Arabs are not united. And now you have Saudi leading and Emirat also helping out. And we don't forget Bahrain and Kuwait and everybody else.
Egypt as well,
And Egypt.
stabilizing the region.
Not only stabilizing, it's like we want to stabilize it, we want to grow the region.
Exactly.
You know, it's a different mentality.
Yeah.
It's not like, yo, let's figure out our differences or what problems we have and just solve it. No, we need to solve so we can grow, or else none of us are going to exist in this region.
It's not. It's the firefighting mentality that you know the entire region had to live with for the past 40 years is no longer, you know, in play. And alhamdulillah, yani, the fact that we do have that unity, the fact that we do have that consensus among us, you know, gave Captain Obvious his news article. You know? You know, oh, these guys are happy. Hang
No,
on.
it's
Don't hit the
Makes
guy.
me proud to be part of this
Don't hit the
country, I
guy
swear
too
to
much.
God.
Like Captain Obvious Jr. has to eat something.
I mean, no, thank them for informing the public. I really do, honestly. Like this is, you know, relevant information that people should know.
Cletus doesn't know this in South Carolina. If I any
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure Cletus is not reading foreign policy, but you know,
any good for Cletus on knowing to read أصلا يعني.
you know, good for Cletus for having access to the internet.
oh well.
I don't know. Cletus is better.
Cletus is
I like that.
Appalachian mountain man.
Appalachia.
Oh, this fucking guy.
He's right, you're wrong.
How does he know these things?
I know everything.
How can you
I
boldly
read it, bro. I read it.
There's a button.
And you
in
mispronounce
Google.
it.
I do. I really do because English is fucking stupid as a language. You know?
the way he said language?
Language.
Bro, there's a word with a K in the beginning and you don't pronounce it. Why? Just why?
Knight.
Knight.
Knife.
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 Or knife. Two of them.
There's
Knave. That's three.
Kno.
Knave.
a YouTube video for a pronunciation of every word you can find in English. Just go for
Somebody
it.
like I was actually watching this video on Instagram yesterday, and it was by this very famous Spanish author, and he was talking about why do you write English, and he's saying, you know, English is a very that's actually a good point. English is a very sturdy language.
Is it
You know?
Umberto Eco?
No, it was I believe Jorge Luis Borges, South American writer.
Did he actually sound like that?
No, he didn't. But
Okay.
I'm, you know, rephrasing.
He sounded like this.
So he was.
Yo.
Yo, what in the speedy Gonzalez review. Yeah. Oh wow.
I had to. I can't resist.
How many times we keep warning you?
It was there. I had
See,
to.
it's because he's behind the camera. We need to drag his
Swear to
ass
God,
here.
man. I swear to God.
So he was saying that English is like
I can't wait for the day we unveil you. Like, yo, this head was talking shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like he was saying that English is a very physical language, you know. It's like and it's a very sturdy language because there's a Latin part of it and a Saxon part of it. So you can say like spirit and you can say ghost. Those are two different things of saying the same thing. You know?
Oh, I watched that video.
Yeah, I saw that.
Got nothing from it, but yeah, I'm glad someone got something.
I got an appreciation for language out of it.
I'm
I'm
glad
like,
it
oh,
was
that's actually
educational
interesting.
for you.
No, this is someone that's, you know, that's a well-renowned author who's you know, exposing his love for language.
Shout out to Cali B. Cali B
Shout out
dropped a
to
new
D.
track
New
called
track.
Catch Your
Yes.
Drift. Singles out.
Take me with you.
Let's go, come on.
Let's go, Cali. I think produced by Baz Mixed It as well.
Got a hold of me. Like the ocean, girl, the way you calm me down.
This boy is wild.
You bring me down.
Glad he finally dropped, honestly.
I give myself to you. Do what you wanna do. Right at your feet.
Knowing Cali B,
I gotta
don't just imagine what the song is. Imagine him performing it.
Yes. That's exactly the image I have in my mind.
He's gonna make it wild, bro.
Show me something.
Right time as well. Just the summer started.
You don't know what you mean to me. I think you're the one I've been looking
I like the new vibe.
for.
I think it's time to get Cali B on the Sandstorm stage. On Downbeat. I think it's time.
And let everybody enjoy, you know, the amazing performer that he is.
He killed it in Bennett.
Yes.
Killed it in Bennett.
He always kills it.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're the one I've been looking for.
He needs backup dancers. 4 of us can do it.
Shout out to Cali. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to Cali. The amazing thing.
Yes, there is.
Bro, Cali and Talon the Moyet. We got ridiculous talent.
Yeah, we do, honestly.
Those three are
And
monsters.
we have honestly, hopefully, some heat coming this summer as well. This is the start of it.
Yeah, those three are monsters,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
looking forward to everybody else dropping their stuff.
Yeah.
That should be
Gino already dropped, my man. The freestyle.
Aziz has something coming as
Saud
well.
already dropped. Aziz is dropping in what?
And
Couple, what? 2
next
weeks?
week, I think 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days. 10 days. Yeah, 10 days exactly. So, what's the name? He's dropping.
So the boys are coming back for summer.
Can you tell me why is he dropping on the? Oh, it's going to be on Friday, right?
I think so.
I think it's going to be a Friday when he drops.
But yeah, we have good stuff coming our way.
All right. Now we're just waiting for the same Z album that never got here, and the same G album that never got here also.
Matic, we're waiting about Dul. Still waiting.
Intel's going to eat this summer. Intel and the Moyet. Well, we'll look forward to
Can't
all
wait
it.
to see it,
Yeah,
honestly.
I can't wait to start talking about music again, man. It's been a minute.
been a
bro.
minute.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a minute. We haven't been able to talk about music. And Calibi sounds like the fucking Calibi that we saw. Bro, the growth on this motherfucker is
No,
amazing.
bro, and the range, the diversity of sounds,
Inshallah,
honestly,
inshallah.
you know,
So
the talent and
fucking proud of
performance.
him. So fucking proud of him. He's amazing, bro. Anyways, thank you for joining us. We appreciate every single one of you. This was episode 210. I just want to say it again because I had 2 days to remember.
Might as well make it count.
خلاص
مشي
خلصنا
العداد.
احنا سوينا سلامتك
اوه
زمان
خلصنا
اوه طولنا وقفنا
إيه.
اوكي يلا يعطيكم العافيه
بس he just pushed the mic.
خلصنا ولا ايش تبغوا بعد
Oh my God. Anyway, shout out to tons of viewers.
الترك بيروح
Shout out to
ينام
tons of
مبسوط اليوم
listeners. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. And we'll see you next week. We out?
Youts.
Peace.
Peace.